Kulang pa tayo. So ayun, sorry talaga sa interruption na ano na-end na ata yung free trial ng ano na dito ng Zoom. So ayun. Okay, so ayun. So continue ko lang. So 5. Okay, so ayun. Mas maayos mag-annotate ngayon. So 5x squared minus 6x plus 7y squared plus 4y is equal to negative 168. So, medyo to. Okay. So, next. Complete the square. X minus 3 squared plus 7 y no, y plus 2 squared is equal to negative 168. So, next step is mag-add tayo ng plus 5 times 9 plus 7 times 4. So, negative 168 plus 45 plus 28. Negative 95. So, since negative yung r squared natin, okay, so ayan. So, since negative yung r squared natin, that means, dito, imaginary siya, walang graph. So, ayan. Next. Okay. So, in this given, kita naman natin na magkaiba yung parehas na naka-square, pero magkaiba ng ano to dito. Magkaiba ng sign. Positive plus negative. So, unang gagawin is syempre complete the square. So, 4y squared plus no, talito. Okay. So, 4 tapos y squared minus 4y. Tag dito, be careful minsan kasi hindi, laging tignan kung ano yung variable. So, ayun. Minus x squared minus 8x is equal to 0. So, next na step is 4y. Wait, tama. So, 4 minus 2 squared minus x minus 8 squared. So, ang edad mo dito is, dito. Mali. 4 squared lang to, sorry. So, ang edad mo dito is 4 times 2 squared. So, 4 times 4 minus 4 squared is equal to 0. So, pag hyperbola, again, pag nag-equate siya sa 0, that means while nag-equate siya sa 0, pagkatapos mo mag-complete ng square, ibig sabihin, two intersecting lines siya. So, for instance, ang two intersecting lines natin ay 4y minus 2 squared is equal to x minus 4 squared. Hindi siya mo intersecting line for this at this point. So, we need to square root both sides. So, 2 times y minus 2 is equal to x minus 4 all over, all over 2 plus minus. So, i-move naman yung negative dito. So, plus 2. Ayan. So, share ko lang. Yan yung two intersecting lines. Pero di ko naman sa inyo papasolve kung ano yung two intersecting lines dito, sa worksheets. I-identify lang talaga kung ano yung type ng conic section. Either sa apat. So, circle, parabola, ellipse, and hyperbola. Tapos yung two degenerate case, which is dito, point and empty set. Actually, tatlo pala, sorry. So, point, point, empty set, and two intersecting lines. Next. Okay, so another hyperbola. Assume natin na hyperbola siya, pero hindi pa tayo sure. So, let's complete the square or factor pala muna. So, x squared plus 4x minus 7y squared minus 12y is equal to 226. Tapos, complete the square. So, 13 plus x plus 2 squared minus 7 y minus 4 squared is equal to 226 plus 13 times 2 squared minus 7 times 4 squared. Tama. Okay, so let's solve for that. So 226 plus 13 times 4 plus, no, minus 7 times 16. So is equal to 166 equals 166. So ibig sabihin, hyperbola siya, hindi siya degenerate case. So ayun, yan lang. Share ko lang. So ayun. May mali pala, sorry. Minus 12y, so minus 6. So 6. Kasi kung ba't iba yung sa notes ko. So 226 plus 13 times 4 minus 7 times 6. Okay. Basta equals 91 siya. So ayun. Okay. So since tapos na yung pag-identify, so clear ba? May naguluhan? Balikan natin yung ibang question. Naguluhan ba? Or gets? Hindi pala ako. Wait. Wala kayong tanong, guys?
Wala naman po.
Wala naman po
Sure?
ako.
Okay naman po.
Gets
Okay
naman.
naman po.
Okay. So, ayan. So, since wala namang kayong tanong, proceed tayo sa problem solving. So, ang ginawa ko lang is one problem per conic. So, apat na conics. Apat din yung problem. So, ito. This one is per circle. So, a telecommunication tower is located at coordinate 1, 3. This tower has a 50-kilometer diameter designed to service within that range. So, ang tanong, is the subscriber at coordinate 26, 22 within the range? So, ayan. So, first step is kunin natin yung equation niya. So, that's, actually, first step is to illustrate kung gusto niyo, kung, para mas maintindihan niyo yung problem. So, drawing ka circle, tapos ang center niya is 1, 3. Tapos, ang diameter daw niya is 50. So, that means yung radius mo, kalahati. So, 25. So, ang equation mo would be x minus 1 squared plus y minus 3 squared is equal to 25 squared or 625. So, ang gagawin natin is isi-substitute natin tong coordinates. So, 26 minus 1 squared plus 22 minus 3 squared. Okay, yan. Di natin siya i-equate kasi iba yung pagiging sagot. So, 26 minus 1 squared, so 25 squared plus ano ba? 19 squared. So 986. So wait. Mali. The joke. So ayun. So okay. So 25 squared plus 19 squared. So 25 squared plus 19 squared is equal to 986. So ibig sabihin, since yung dito, yung 986, nandito siya sa may bantang labas. So dito. So that means hindi siya reach. Wala siya sa range. So that's the first solution. So actually, so parang inequality siya. So kung i-convert natin siya sa inequality, that would be less than or equal. So since ang 986 ay mas malaki sa 625, again, hindi siya abot sa range. So clear ko lang. Ang second solution yan, wait lang, on to solve this um, problem is yung i-substitute natin yung 26 or 22. So, and solve for y. So, 26 minus 1 squared is equal to y minus 3 squared is equal to 625. So, that's plus, sorry. Okay, so, ayun. So, y minus 3 squared is equal to 0. Tapos, square root both sides, y minus 3 is equal to 0. So, y is equal to 3. Ayun. So, ibig sabihin, ang coordinate dapat ng kasama ni 26, wait, ang coordinate na kasama ni 26 ay dapat positive 3. So, ayun. So, since ang kasama ng, ang kasama ni 26 dito is 22. So, that means, sobrang layo niya talaga. So, mga 19 units away or 19 kilometers away. So, ang second solution ay, yung third solution is yung isa-substitute natin yung 22. Para sure tayo na labas talaga siya. Y minus, x minus 1 squared plus 22 minus 3 squared is equal to 625. So x minus 1 squared is equal to 625 minus 361. So square root of 625 minus, so ayun. Ano daw? 264. So ayun. So x minus 1 squared. So x is equal to square root both sides. So 1 plus minus 2 square root of 66. So ayun lang. So ayun. So may tatlong ways para isolve yung problem. One is wait lang. Okay. So ayun. One way na isolve yun is through inequality. Pangalawa is substituting the x coordinate and solve for y coordinate. So pag nag-equal or pag same yung y coordinate tsaka yung na-solve mo na y coordinate, that means within the range. And ano tawag dito? And yung pangatlo is yung tawag dito, yung x naman yung kukunin mo. So ayun lang. So next. So during nung nag-check ako ng worksheet nung parabola, yung iba parang feel ko nalito ata sa problem. So ayun, kaya i-discuss ko siya um, much better ngayon. So, okay. Okay, so first, let's illustrate the problem, para mas gets natin. So, the cable of a suspension bridge hangs in the shape of a parabola. The towers supporting the cable are 600 feet apart. So, meron kang dalawang tower, and this is your wire. So, since parabolic shape siya. So, 600 feet apart. Let's say, yung lowest point yung origin natin. Origin, 0. Tapos, since 600 feet apart, so kakalahatiin mo siya. So, bakit kakalahatiin? Kasi nga, yung vertex mo is the axis of symmetry. I mean, yes, yung axis of symmetry mo passes through the vertex. So, ibig sabihin, yung distance ng post na to, are equidistant to the vertex. So, ayun. So, 600 divided by 2, that's 300, negative 300. So, ayun. So, ayun. So, Tapos, ang height niya is 300. Both towers, 300. So, if the cable is at its lowest, 30, 30 feet above the ground, so how high is the cable 25 away from either tower? Ang sinasabi na 25 away either tower is ito. So that's 300 minus 25, 275. And dito naman, negative 300 plus 25, negative 275. So meron kang x coordinate pero di mo alam yung y coordinate. So let's use the dito, general formula. X squared is equal to a y minus 30. So bakit A? Actually pwede ring 4C. Pero since di naman natin kailangan yung what do you call this? Focus. So A na lang gamitin natin. So ayun. So substitute natin yung meron tayo. So 300 squared is equal to y 300 minus 30. So 300 squared, that's 900. 900. 90,000 is equal to 8 times 270. So, ang A mo ay 1,000 over 3. So, okay, 1,000 over 3. Wait, sketch ko lang, nagburo pa lang. 300, negative 300. Yan yung bridge mo. Tapos yung at its lowest point, naka-elevate siya 30 feet above the ground. So, ayun. Next. So, ang formula natin for this problem is just x squared 1,000 times y minus 30 all over 3. So, sa substitute natin dito is yung 275. So, again, para nakuha yung 275, naka-block pala sa ano. Okay. Pagpasensyahan nyo na yung parabola mukhang ewan. So, 300, yung 275, galing siya sa 300 minus 25. Kasi nga, 25 feet away. So, ayun. So, substitute natin siya sa x, then solve for y. 1,000 times y minus 30 all over 3. So, gamit kayo cube. Kasi sobrang laki niyan, hirap i-mental. Times 3 divided by... Okay. So, 2 to 6.875 is equal to y minus 30. So, next na gagawin is add 30 both sides to solve for y. So, y is equal to 256.875. Pero sabi ko 2 decimal places. So, 0.88. Final answer. Ayun. So, wala na kayong question dito. Gets niya na? For this problem. Parabola problem. Okay, so feel ko wala na kayong tanong. Pero kung may tanong kayo, chat nyo na lang sa chat box ngayon or sa PM. So, ayun. So, ang next problem natin is involving ellipse. So, ayun nga. Kasi nakita yung elliptical. So, ayun. An elliptical garden is surrounded by cobblestone walkway. What is the equation of ellipse that includes both garden and walkway if walkway is 5 meters wide and 5 meters wide and the garden is 20 meters long and 6 meters wide. So una is syempre para magets natin kasi pag ganyan yung problem, di mo alam kung ano itsura niya. So let's illustrate. So ayan yung garden. Tapos yung garden, may nakapalibot na walkway. Para siyang ano, tawag dito, track and field na racetrack. Racetrack, ganun. So, ang width niya is 5. So, tapos, 20 meters. 20 meters. Tapos ito, 6. Okay, so let's assume na yung coordinates natin ay nasa origin. So that means uh, yung co-vertices mo dito is 3, 0, 3, 0, -3. Tapos dito, 0, 10, and 0, -10. And since yung walkway natin is 5 meters, so mag-add ka lang ng 5 sa, no, 10, 10, 0, sorry. And then, -10, 0. Sorry, medyo sabog. So, mag-add ka ng 5 sa x-coordinate natin since nag-move lang siya ng, tag ito, basta yun, horizontal. So, 10 plus 5, 15, 0. Tapos dito may 5 ka din dito since yun nga 5 meters wide yung buong walkway natin. That's constant. So dito naman mag-a-add ka ng 5 sa y coordinate mo. So 0, 8. So ano yung center natin? 0, 0 pa rin. So kunin natin ngayon yung bagong B and A natin. So yung B natin ngayon includes yung width ng walkway. So 8 minus 0. So B is equal to 8 minus 0, 8. Tapos yung A mo, 15 minus 0, 15. And since ang formula natin na gagamitin is x squared a squared plus y squared over b squared is equal to 1. So meron na tayong a, meron na tayong b. Let's just substitute. So x squared over 225 plus y squared. Okay. Y squared all over 64 is equal to 1. So ayan yung equation ng elliptical garden na kasama yung walkway. So ayun. Yun lang. Ganun lang kasimple yung problem. Okay. So last. Okay. So eto. Now it involves hyperbola. So an explosion is heard by two stations 1,500 meters apart. If the explosion was heard in station 1, 4 seconds before it was heard in the other station, identify the locations of explosion if the sound is traveling 600 meters per second. So, ang dito, ang given natin ay foci. So, bakit foci? Kasi kung i-sketch natin yung problem, ito yung itsura niya. So, ayan. So, ito, sabihin natin, let's see, station 1. So, tapos station 2. This is the center. So, again, since let's assume na nasa origin yung center natin and yung explosion, I mean yung distance ng two stations ay 1,500 meter apart. So, ibig sabihin, yun yung 2C natin. 2C. Hindi ko nakita. Ayan. So, next natin is kunin yung A. So, paano natin makuha yung A? So, since, wait. Let's say, yung explosion dito, ayan. And since we know na PF sub 1 minus PF 2 is equal to 2A. Ayan, always remember that kahit bihira ko siyang sabihin, so ngayon, sinabi ko siya. So PF minus PF sub 2, yung absolute value niya is 2A. So ayan, so sabihin natin may explosion dito sa point na yan. Dito, as since yung, para makuha natin yung distance niya, since meron kang speed of sound at saka yung dito, yung speed of sound tsaka yung time na narinig ng explosion. So sabihin natin, let's say yung explosion na yun is yung kulog. So yung kulog na ito, nandito yung kulog. Tapos nandito, ito yung isang mong, di ba, nandito ka sa station 1, tapos may kakilala ka sa station 2. So ayun lang. So ayun. So 360, sakit sa mata. Okay, so 360 meters per second times 4 seconds, makacancel yung seconds. So 360 times 4 is 1,440. And since ito is also 2A, so ang A mo would be 720. So meron kang C, meron kang A, masusunod mo si B. Okay, so clear ko lang itong part na to. Okay. Okay, so again, dito. Dito. So C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. So ang C natin is 750. So 750 squared is equal to ang A natin is 720 squared plus B squared. So 750 squared minus 720 squared. So it's equal to 44,100. So meron kang A squared, meron kang B squared. Okay. So B is equal to 210. So since meron kang A squared, meron kang B squared, and meron kang na ring center na 0, 0, ang equation natin would be x over, ang A natin ay 720 squared minus y squared over 210 squared is equal to 1. So ayun, this ends my presentation. May tanong po ba kayo? So clarification, naguluhan. Hello.
Okay naman po.
Okay. Okay. How about the others?
Okay naman po.
Okay, okay. So, again, bibigyan ko kayo ng worksheet similar sa diniscuss ko. 9, i-identify nyo na conic, kung conic ba siya, kung conic siya. I mean, kung circle, hyperbola, parabola, or ellipse siya. Tapos, ito, kung degenerate form siya, ayun lang, sabihin nyo na degenerate, tapos kung anong klase siya. Point, intersecting lines, or empty set. Tapos, ano pa ba? Forward problems, tigi-isa. So, similar din ulit sa diniscuss ko. So, ayun lang. So, this ends our meet end session. So, see you next week, guys. Thank you for your time.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.